Arizona Western up 4-0 at the half over Glendale. Tim Slack back at the Matador soccer field. McKelly Signorelli, Nazumo Kame, Lachlan Brooks, and Jin Inoue. The scorers for AWC. Matadors were up 1-0 3 minutes before half and scored 3 goals in a minute. Atsuki Sato still out there in the second half. Meeson leading Nishimura down the field. Nishimura, fast and a fantastic finisher, but it's cleared out on the near side by Espor. No, that wasn't him. That's Luis Tirado, the back on this side. Gabriel Paglione is checked in. There's Cuban. And a lot of contact, foul called on Paglione. From Brazil. So the back line's still intact. Cuban, Mason, Warren. Oh, no, excuse me. Sam Oliver has checked in. So 3/4 of it has been furnished by England as Mason quickly clears it out. Midfield, Paglione, Francois Jerry-Ray, Nazumo Kame, Jin Inoue. And then the guys up top are Haruki Nishimura and Lachlan Brooks. There's a shot for Glendale. It sails wide. Goes out for a goal kick. Turned over. This is Gisha. And to the outside for Aranda. Trying to work around Cuban. Aranda had a step. Cuban pokes it away. And then it's finally out for a goal kick. There's Paglione, one of the Matador Brazilians. They had a all-conference Brazilian the last 2 years. I'll tell you about him in a minute. I see him in the chat. Lachlan Brooks has it displaced. Thought there was a foul there. Glendale trying to mount the counter. Magisha and Warren right outside the 18. Good job by Sam Oliver to get it away. Here's Kame. Plenty of help and support up for Brooks. Brooks doesn't have a ton of help, though. And trying to go around the in line, it's cleared out for a Matador corner. Paglione, the Matadors expect to make impact this year. Center back, my first 2 years here at Arizona Western, Humbulo Bosquero, part of a district championship team. Miss you, big guy. Corner for the Matadors. Served in. And Cuban got a touch on it. They just send that out for, oh, we got a stoppage. Like some contact. Oh, the Pels is sending Cuban over. Looked like he might have got hit in the face. And Chris Black is checking him. So the Matadors will bring in Gabriele Azzai, the freshman defender from Italy. Did see some of the conversation. Yeah, see Fabrizio Azzai. And there are a lot of Matadors. 34 of them on the roster this year. Paglioni over to Atsai. In the middle for Paglioni. Now Atsai outside the 18. Chips it forward. Headed out. Here's Francois Jerry's right. Goes right around Glendale. Over to Kame. Forward for Inoue. They say play on the foul. Cross in front, and Nishimura just missed it. Offsides on Arizona Western. Warren, good lead pass, but headed away. Going off into a beautiful night. It's still hot. Throw for AWC. They called the foul. Sam Oliver will load up, and he may put this one close to goal. A lot of activity from the Matadors, and Oliver puts it into the box. Kame controlling it right on top of the 18, but turns it over. Now Glendale trying to mount a counter. Fernando Rodriguez with Warren now defending the through ball. And Sato will send it towards midfield. Nishimura ahead forward, and then cleared out by Luis Tirado. Glendale trying to clamor for a throw their way. Thought it might have deflected off of Nishimura. Good touch by Nishimura, but Kame not on the same line. Here's a chance for Glendale. Cut out by Oliver. Now a counter. Sent forward by Paglioni. Brooks a quick touch. Kame got hammered hard, and that's going to be a card. A yellow. I believe on Omar de Santiago. Sorry, that's Miguel Patino who gets the yellow. Now Eric Padilla will enter in for Glendale. Matadors quickly move it forward. Warren trying to get it to Atsai and offside. Eight minutes into the second half, so 53 minutes gone by. Signorelli, Kame, Brooks, Inoue, the goal scorers for the Matadors. It was Signorelli off of a free kick in the first half, headed home a lob from Berneron. And then Kame cashed in a PK after Lachlan Brooks was fouled in the box. Brooks got his not even a minute later as he followed a couple of shots. Paglioni is steamrolled by Padilla. Oliver all the way over to Inoue. Now Kame. Mizumo finds Jerry Saray. Meeson will play back to Sato. One thing you're going to see with the Matadors this year, very deep, with a lot of the guys that they'll roll out there. Here's Kame. Top of the box, loads up, puts it on, goal and scores! Nazumo Kame, his second of the night. Makes it 5-0 AWC. And that was a strike just outside the 18. Nazumo Kame with the double. That was a pretty goal by Kame, something he flashed a ton in the spring. It's a strong leg in space. So 5-0 Matadors. Mentioned Arizona Western will be on the road. Offside on AWC. Matadors will hit the road on Tuesday. And they're going to play Phoenix College at Hogan Field in Phoenix, and then they're also on the road Saturday against Chandler Gilbert. They'll be back in about 10 days when they host Mesa here. So these are all conference games, conference opponents I should say, but they don't play a conference match until September 18th against South Mountain. They get 10 of those. Jerry Saray. Ahead for Brooks. Brooks in a foot race. Brooks ahead and just above the crossbar. Lachlan with one already. He had two on Sunday in Las Vegas. Matadors were down 1-0 and 2-0, but 4 second-half goals, 4 unanswered, made it 5-2 in the win over CSN. Matador throw. So without knowing what other games are going on right now, Brooks is tied atop the conference with 3 goals. And actually, he is going to be in a tie with the active leader, as he almost added one, but off the post goes Nishimura. Matador's got a corner out of it. Played an hour almost. as Warren got a head on it, but just wide. "5-0 AWC. Oliver along the side. Good fight. Here's Nishimura. Quick touch. That got cut out. Here's Victor Aranda. Jarius Ray trying to clear it out. Offside against Glendale. Matadors take the kick quickly. A lot of the starters for Arizona Western getting ready to return, so I can't see much. Cleared out, so we should get subs. Here comes Bucra, Bernaron, Sanchez, Caterine, Signorelli, and Appia. The front six for the Matadors again. As Glendale will check in Gavin Palomo, Miguel Patino comes back, and they're going to check in Jairo Arredondo. Good work from Lachlan Brooks, Haruki Nishimura, Kazumo Kame, Francois Jarius Ray, Gabriele Paglione, and Jin Inoue. Kame and Brooks, 3 of the Matador goals tonight. And then Inoue, a goal. So Signorelli, the lone one who has found the net, on the field now as Caterine comes back in and then gave it away. Under a half hour here in Yuma. Atsai tumbles, but they'll say no foul. A lot of dribbling between Tirado and Jordan Sanchez. Now Arredondo pressured. Signorelli tried to force something with the press. Warren working on the corner. Glendale wanted a foul there, but Warren able to clear things out. Sub for Glendale will be Victor Martinez. It was bound to happen. Glendale has brought in a guy I don't have on their roster. Arizona Western 5, Glendale 0. Get a free kick. Oliver clearance down, and here's Jesus Sanchez along the side. Heavy touch. Sanchez trying to play it along the far side, and they'll get Sanchez for a push. Quickly taken. Victor Martinez comes to the near side for McKinley Ruiz. Matadors are going to change keepers here. So Gianni Hansel, the experienced sophomore from Münster, Germany, will head into net. And Atsuki Sato will finish after about 65 minutes. Kept the sheet clean. Matador throw.